Hello and welcome back to another episode of TWIG. So yeah, this week gifting's been added, so that's pretty cool. And also there's been a bunch of changes to the perks in Chronos. So yeah, let's get into the video. So as always, I'll start off by putting the changelogs for this week's update on the screen now, so you can pause the video and read them if you want. And the new items in the shop this week are the legendary MVP title, the epic honeycomb core, the rare lightning pixel art, the rare red panda tail avatar, the rare snow leopard tail avatar, and the rare foxtail avatar are still in the shop from last week. So an extra thing that I'm going to quickly mention is that the Winterland roleplay promotion is gone. So yeah, you can't get the free snowman core anymore. Although the promotion was there for quite a long time, so yeah, I'd be surprised if anyone didn't get the snowman core. So yeah. So yeah, gifting is now live. So yeah, if you go to the gold ingot in your inventory in the hub, you can like gift to a friend. So yeah, that's pretty cool. By the looks of things, you can gift either ultra or like a battle pass. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can't gift like things from the shop. I'm pretty sure, but I think that might be because like the shop is like it constantly changes. Like every week it changes. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can like hold on to gifts before you like then like gift it to someone. Because yeah, in the gifting menu thing, it says like my gifts, and I'm pretty sure that's sort of where it like holds on to gifts before you actually send them to someone. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, it might just be a bit hard to actually like gift things from the shop. But yeah, you can like gift things like you can gift Ultra and the Battle Pass. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah. So this week there's been a bunch of changes to Chronos, like mainly with the perks. So yeah, I think it's mainly just sort of like balancing changes, and that's sort of what they've done in the past, like tweaking some of the perks to make sure that some perks aren't just way better than the others. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure Galaxite sort of wants each perk to be like equally as good as each other. So yeah, there's always like a bit of tweaks done with the perks. So yeah, there's a bunch of them this week, but there's also another change that I'll start with, and I think this is like a really good change, in that there's now like a 5 second delay, like before you can use a jump pad again after you've like stopped flying. So yeah, sometimes it can sort of mean if you like want to fly over to like a launch pad and then launch away from that. You have to wait like 5 seconds for it to for you to be able to like launch again. Although overall, I think it's a really good change because in like certain games when the corruption closes in on an area where there's a launch pad, you always get people that just go on the launch pad, fly up in the air, then go down and like go straight back onto the launch pad and just like keep going up. And then yeah, they're just in the air and you can't hit them at all. So you just sort of can't do anything until the corruption closes in and like blocks off the launch pad. But yeah, with the new change, that isn't a problem anymore because yeah, you can't just keep going up and up with the launch pad. You have to wait another 5 seconds for it to let you go up. So yeah, if someone's trying to do that tactic and just like trying to not get hit, it's pretty easy. Like while they're waiting to be able to launch again, you can just kill them. Well, yeah. So yeah. So yeah, now back to the changes with the perks. I think the first one that I'm going to go through is probably the most significant change, and yeah, and that is to the perk Heavy Duty. Before it would give you slowness, but mean that you didn't take any knockback at all, and then also recently it was changed to mean that people didn't take any knockback from your hits either. But yeah, now it's been changed again. So yeah, instead of taking 100% damage reduction from all of your from like all of the times you get hit. Now you only get 100% knockback reduction for projectiles, and you get 10% knockback reduction for like melee hits. So yeah, and also you don't get any slowness. So yeah, I think the fact that the melee knockback is now only a 10% reduction. I think that's good because before it was kind of overpowered because yeah, if you were good at just like comboing people, uh, you could just sort of use the no knockback, and then it would be a pretty easy win for each fight. But yeah, now that isn't the case. Now it's only a bit of a knockback reduction, so it's a bit more fair. And also, I think the fact that it's 100% knockback reduction, so you take no knockback from projectiles, I think that's good because it sort of combats bow spammers. Because yeah, if you're running towards someone and they keep on spamming you with the arrows, if you're using heavy duty, you won't take any knockback, so it won't just keep on knocking you back, so they can keep hitting you. So yeah, I think that's good. So the next perk that's been changed is glass cannon. Before it would like double all damage that you dealt to other players, but you would only have max HP of like 5 hearts. So yeah, before it was sort of quite good to use if you were good at getting like the first hits in each fight, because then you could just sort of win really quickly. Although if your opponents hit you more first, then you would die. But yeah, now the maxed HP is being reduced to 4 hearts. So yeah, that isn't much. Like I don't think that glass cannon is as good as it was before. But yeah, like 4 hearts, it doesn't take too much damage to kill you. But yeah, I know. It's still really good, like for like dealing a lot of damage to other players. So yeah. So the next pick that's been changed is solid snowballs. Basically, what that does is it just like deals damage to people when you hit them with snowballs. So yeah, the change is that the snowball damage is now true damage. So yeah, basically what that means is that like it's not affected by armor. So yeah, when you hit someone with like no armor, it'll deal the same damage as if you hit them if they have like tier 5 armor. So yeah, I think that's like pretty cool. Although it has been changed so that the damage it deals has gone down from a full heart down to half a heart. Although I think this overall makes solid snowballs better. So yeah, I think that's just sort of what I think. I mean, what it does is it'll sort of mean it's not as effective early game when not many people have a lot of armor. But towards the end of the game, when a lot of people have like tier 4, tier 5 armor, it'll mean like it'll deal much more damage than it would before. So yeah. So the next pick that's been changed is Scout. Basically what it does is it gives you speed, but it like you take an extra half a heart of damage for each bit of damage you take. So yeah, it's been buffed so that the like speed is increased to speed 2. So yeah, I think this is probably going to make Scout a much more used perk, like because I think it's much better than before. Because I think speed 2 is like it'll be really useful for Chronos, and I think like having speed 2 is like it's sort of a good trade-off for like even though you're gonna take an extra half heart of damage for each bit of damage you take. Because yeah, speed 2 will just be really useful. Like you can get into fights like and chase people and catch up to them. So you'll get much more kills. But also, if you're about to get killed, it's much easier to just like run away. So yeah, I think this will make Scout a much better pick to use. So the last pick that's been changed is Vault Raider. It basically just gives you a compass that tracks where you can find a vault key. So yeah, it's not really a big change like the other ones, or like a balancing change. I think it's just sort of to make it a bit like more easier to use. So yeah, now you can drop your compass, but it'll be destroyed when you drop it. So I think this sort of means like if you don't end up finding the vault key, you're not just gonna end up with it stuck in your inventory. You can just like drop it on the floor, although that will mean that you can't use it anymore, and also mean that other people can't pick it up. So yeah, I think this will just make it a bit like easier to use the pick. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for all of the changes this week. I mean, there's also a bug fix in Prop Hunt. Yeah, Galaxite fixed a bug which meant that power-ups would stay indefinitely. But yeah, I think the main reason why there's not really been any changes to other games is that Galaxite are working on Season 3. Yeah, they're still aiming to like launch it between February the 15th and 25th. So yeah, that'll be really exciting. But yeah, also Galaxite have said that in next week's update there'll be like a change or two in Core Wars. So yeah, that'll be pretty exciting. I think the fact that they're like telling us about it before, I think that might mean that it's like an actual change to the gameplay. Maybe it'll be a change to like the like perk rotation for the core pieces. That's just sort of my idea, but like I think since it hasn't been rotated for a while now, that might be it. But yeah, like I said, I think it'll probably be a change to gameplay if they're like telling us about it before. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's it for this episode of Twig. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and also if you're not already, please subscribe because it really helps me out, and it also means that you won't miss any future episodes of this series. So yeah, bye.